I had 400 mils of tomato sauce left from the pizza I made the other day and had just over a kg of minced beef, so I cooked half of it down in the tomato and then the other half I marinated so I could use it for lunches. Now, I wouldn't dare call this a bolognese because I'm not using any sofrito and I'm not going to deglaze it with white wine, but I popped the beef into the pan and I didn't add any oil because there's so much fat in ground beef that it just renders out, and then I cook the onions in that fat. Season that then with a bit of garlic powder, thyme, oregano and salt. Cook that out for a few seconds there and then deglaze the pan with a bit of water just to make the most of all that flavour stuck to the end of the pan. I just let it do its thing for a minute and then got in there with a little wooden, I don't know what this is called, spatula, and just scraped off the rest of it. Threw in my pizza sauce. Now this was really simply whole plum tin tomatoes that were blitzed with extra virgin olive oil, salt, black pepper and oregano. Oh, and I nearly forgot, I added in a few pieces of bay leaf there at the end before I covered it, put it on low and then just let it cook out for an hour and a half on the hob until the meat was nice and tender. And that was dinner sorted then for my babysitter and my son the next day. Now for the other half of the minced beef, I didn't really have a plan on what I wanted to do with it the next day. I just knew that I wanted to marinate it so I could pop it into the fridge, so lunch was kind of like half sorted the next day. So in on top of the beef, I did 2 tablespoons of soy sauce and 2 tablespoons of hoisin sauce, a knob of ginger and 1 spring onion. Oh, and I used a little bit of the ginger then to make ginger lemon mint tea, and it was lovely. Gave that a good mix then and just covered it and popped it into the fridge. On to lunchtime then the next day, and I had some leftover veggies from the veggie skewers that I did from that salmon barbecue, and it was literally 5 pieces, but sure, it was all I needed. Chopped them up and then added them into a pan with some butter and then broke up the ground beef and added it in. Now I was buzzing because I still had loads of ground beef left after this. When the beef was cooked then I just added in a bit of spring onion and then served that up with some leftover rice and iceberg lettuce, and of course finishing off with a good spoonful of chilli oil. And now I have a new favourite dish because this was so tasty and fresh. Go on, pop the kettle on and get cooking. Slán!